Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bonjour, ça va? It's me, the Lost Canuck, coming at you live and in person from the barbecue lab. Hey, exciting day today, doing an experiment. Gonna try putting the Chef'sTemp S1 and Breezo fan on my brand new SilverSmoke insulated vertical smoker. So if you got an insulated vertical smoker, and you've been thinking, hey, how can I automate this or make it simpler to use or easier for me to think about? This video is for you. So we're going to take my Chef'sTemp S1 and take out the old tell-true that's on the IVS right now. And then I think my Breezo fan will fit in the little hole that they provided. So let's go find out. And what better way to test it? Okay, we're gonna do some, I got my hands on some boneless, skinless turkey breast. But first, hey, let's roll that intro. Okay, so like I was saying, we're going to try out the SilverSmoke, my new insulated vertical smoker, IVS. Got myself a boneless, skinless turkey breast. Now, unless you live in Texas and are close to HEB, these things are hard to find around here. And they're not that big. This one's only a little over 2 pounds, 2.1 pounds. So what I did was I went on Chop Local. It's a website that goes from farm right to you. They ship it right from the farm. So they happen to have some of these in Iowa, and they shipped it up to me. All right, so 2-minute prep. Like this prep shouldn't take very long at all. You don't even have to prep it if you don't want to. You can throw it right on the smoker, but we're going to try and do this sort of Texas style, a little bit. So I'm going to use some local ingredients. So these are from Iowa, like I said, Chop Local. And I've got this Lightfield barbecue sauce. This is their mustard barbecue sauce, their 24 karat. And I picked this up over at Northern Fire Barbecue and Supply over in Minnetonka. So thanks, Aaron. He carries this. It's good stuff. It's made in Falcon Heights, Minnesota. So it's, like I say, it's local. And again, you don't have to use binder if you don't want to. Hey, Lost Canuck isn't telling you what to do, but this is what I do, okay? You can go straight to the rub in a second. So let's get some of this out. It's probably pretty thick. There we go. All right, that's plenty. I'm just going to rub the surface with this. Remember, this is just to hold on your spices. Now, there are some spices in the sauce that will be left behind. So, ooh, it smells good. All right, I think this is Carolina style barbecue sauce. So there goes our sauce. Now, all-time fave stuff, Oprah Smokin. Little company here in the Twin Cities area, owned by Sarah and Josh. Big fan. I'm not paid, not sponsored. I just like using their stuff because it's so good. So today I'm just going to put some of this all-purpose basic. Oh, look at that. It's brand new. I just picked this up. Now I got this locally at Smoke on the Water Grills and Provisions. It's new in Hudson, and he sells Oprah Smokin. Anyways. This is the Oprah Smokin all-purpose. It's basically fancy salt, pepper, garlic, which is perfect for a turkey breast. And this is 2 pounds, so you can put them as much as you want on. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, prep is finished. Even with me talking, maybe it was 3 minutes. So I'm going to put this in the fridge, let it dry brine for, I don't know, 5 hours or so. Then I'll throw it on the smoker. So next time you see me, we'll be lighting her up and trying out the new Chef's Temp. I bought a new one and a new base because I got lots of stuff that uses it now. So we're going to throw that on there, get the Wi-Fi set up, and then start smoking this. See you down there. All right, well, we're down at the SilverSmoke pit. Got my brand new Chef's Temp S1 gauge. You can see it's a little warm here in Wisconsin today. It's 93, well, so my gauge says. Got the Breezo fan set up. You can see here it fits the hole perfectly. So that's all plugged in. So I'm going to light this charcoal up. And what I've done here, I don't know if you can see that or not, I put a layer of lump charcoal from Wild West charcoal on the bottom, and I put some Meat Church briquettes on top. That's from that was a tip from Barbecue Jerry. Thank you very much, Barbecue Jerry. So let's light our little starters and put it in. And there she goes. Okay, we're just going to take the pan and put it in the bottom. Slide it in like that. Okay. All right, close that up. Now, I'm going to set this for 225 low and slow. I got the Breezo damper open. You can see it's starting to catch already. I better open the top damper up. We won't have any smoke. All right, so I'll come back to the pit when it's about 225. We'll throw the turkey on and see how the Breezo runs it. I don't know, will it work? Is this too big of a volume? We'll find out. All right, well, we're at the pit. We're ready to put our turkey breast on. You can see this thing, this Chef's Temp and the Breezo fan that I have hooked up here have been rock solid at 225. Like, it's amazing. So I'm going to put a temperature probe into the turkey breast so we cook it to the right temperature. I'll bring it up to 165 internal. But this thing here on this little SilverSmoke IVS, it set it at, it's been plus or minus a degree. Although it's probably going to bounce around when I open the door. But let's put her on pause and we'll put the probe in. All right, we're going to put the probe in the thickest part here. So just like that. There we go. Okay, we're going to open the door up. Look at the smoke coming out of there. I want to burn myself. Get our turkey breast on there. Put her right in the middle. Just like that. There we go. Right over, you notice I have a drip pan underneath there. Actually, a little more. So I got our drip pan. I got our turkey breast on there. It's set at 225. You can see the water pan is full. Let's get this closed. Let's turn our fan back on. There it goes. It's going to bring her back up to 225. So I'll probably spritz it once or twice through the cook. It's 2 pounds, so I'm expecting it'll take about 2.5 hours to cook. And I'll see you guys up at the cutting board when it's time to pull this off. All right, well, we're at the pit, and I've been running it at 250, and it's sticking there pretty decent, so I'm going to put her on pause. Let's take a look at our turkey breast, see how it's turned out. That looks pretty done. I know the core hit 165. We'll cut into it and see. It's got a good crust. It smells good. Okay, I'm just gonna close up the vents. All right, so we've shut the pit down. Now it's time to go in and cut into this thing. It smells smoky. All right, well, hey, we're upstairs in the barbecue lab. You saw me pull the turkey breast off. It's been sitting up on the cutting board here. Let's slice into this thing and see what we got. Oh, looks like it's cooked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's steaming. So let's take a slice out of this thing. Oh, yeah, juice is coming out of here pretty good. Had a good crust on it, that's for sure. All right, so I'm going to close this up as best I can. Now she's steaming. It's hot. All right, well, we sliced her up. It's hot. Let's take some out of the middle here. It's I can smell the charcoal, that's for sure. I'll give a little piece to the videographer with the crust. And I got a piece. Cheers. Not dry. Moist. Tasty. I just use salt, pepper, garlic, basically. That's all there is. Oh, yeah. Very yummy. Man, I'd definitely do this again. I'll put some of these on top of each other so we don't lose, it doesn't get too cold. Now we'll give one to the, we'll give a sample. Chase, a sample? Otis wants a sample too. Okay, there's one for you and one for you. Okay, so we got rid of our samples. So let's review the cook. Use the Chef'sTemp S1 gauge and the Breezo fan. And that thing, for the first part of the cook, I had it at 225 for, so it took a little over 3 hours. 3 hours and, I'll tell you here in a second, 3 hours and 15 minutes. So the first 2 hours of the cook, I had it sitting there at 225 and it was holding temperature perfect. And then the last part of the cook, because it's starting to get late, I turned it up to 250 and it held to 250. You saw my grill gauge down there was 255, so it held that very steady. It's got a nice crust on it. The hey, that insulated vertical smoker is amazing. Now the charcoal is still hot in there. It'll probably be still hot in the morning. That thing holds heat like crazy. But I've got it all snuffed, or I got everything damper down, so it should snuff it out overnight. So anyways, that's basically, that was the experiment. So we proved out that the S1 works no problem on that little SilverSmoke. And I tried the turkey breast. This is the first time I've ever made a turkey breast because you can't get these things up here like you can in Texas. Tastes awesome. It was juicy. There's still lots of juice here on the board. The family's getting hungry, so I'm going to wrap this up quick. So, final thoughts and conclusions. Chef'sTemp S1, nice system, works on there, no problem. Turkey breast, if you can get them where you are. Lean protein, loaded with protein, easy to prep. You saw me prep it. It took me, what, 2 minutes? You just throw it on your smoker and let her go. All right, so those were my final thoughts and conclusions. So, hey, don't forget, check out my Instagram page. I'll put the link up for my Instagram page over here. I do post some different content on there from time to time. And just to all the people that came to see the SilverSmoke system or the Chef'sTemp system, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Consider checking out some of my other content. Hey, and don't forget, please hit that thumbs up button. Really helps the channel. Helps me, the YouTube algorithm, figure out who needs to watch barbecue videos. So, thumbs up. If it gives you the option to hype, okay, consider hyping my video. Supercharges it. And that's right after you hit the like button, I think it asks you. But anyways, and then if you liked anything I used in today's cook, knives, cutting board, what else? The Chef'sTemp system. Hey, it's all down in my Lost Canuck affiliate store down below. I think the Chef'sTemp has its own link. You can save 20% by using TD20 code. 20% off. It's a good price. What else? And their affiliate links. Look, it doesn't cost you anything extra. I do make a very small commission. Helps me buy turkey breasts and charcoal and IVS smokers. Well, not that. That was a lot of that. But anyways, okay. So we're at the end of the video. I did wear my cooking hat, and I did get a free bowl of soup with this hat.
This is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
So, hey, don't forget, final words of the night, Lost Canuck always says, be kind to each other. It really matters. It's really important nowadays. You don't know what other people are going through. Times are tough. Things are a little crazy nowadays. Be kind. It's well worth the effort. All right, so take care. Bye-bye. Check out some of my other content. Love you guys.